What's good? What it do, my people? It's your boy 336 Money, that is, with another episode, our segment today of the 336 podcast. And we want to talk about bad days, right? As people, we all have them. We can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. The food cannot be cooked properly. We can have issues with the kids or the wife, road rage, the boss getting at you, or sometimes you're just not feeling it. You're not in the mood. As people, we all individually deal with our own struggles, but usually there's not that often that you see as a collective, a group of individuals have a bad day. Like a whole community has a bad day. And today, that's what we have suffered. A terrible, terrible, bad day. It was reported today, this afternoon, that quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the GOAT, Tom Brady, at 44, is retiring from the NFL after his 22nd season. And it is hurtful. Like I say, it's a bad day for football fans. It is a bad day for the sports community. No matter what sport you play, we've all tried to idolize him and mimic ourselves after his standard of consistency and excellence and his ability to come through in the clutch. We've all took that and we've all tried to find parts that can be relatable to us, because Tom Brady was about that. He was about not just himself and raising his level of play, but raising the level of play of those around him. If you go back and look at the rosters that this guy's been able to win with and the things he was able to do, you will see that he raised that level of play to some of these guys that it was just like literal XP boost or an overall boost like you get in a Madden game. He's probably the reason that the overall boost in Madden was created, because he can really turn you into a better version of yourself. He was all about helping others, about seeing others achieve, about seeing others do better, be the best versions of themselves. And that's what we're going to miss the most about Tom Brady. His commitment to excellence, his ability to change a culture, his synonymism with winning, his synonymism with consistency, dedication, his selflessness to, be the most underpaid athlete in pro sports history, the most underpaid athlete we will ever see, and the greatest that we will ever see. Today, we say goodbye to the GOAT, the undisputed GOAT, the highly debated but never overshadowed GOAT. People will say different names, and I won't mention them, but when it's all said and done and we look at the numbers, the records that he holds, which is every single record, just as he held every single season record this season, and as he's led the league in every statistical quarterback category this season, tied for best record in the NFL, shorthanded all season, underhanded, raising the level of play of guys we've never heard of. It hurts, I have on this Tampa Bay t-shirt because I'm a supporter of Tom Brady, but we know where it started. 22 years ago in Boston, Tom Brady stepped into the fold. When it counted, when it mattered, when we were down, comeback win, took us all the way to get to the first Super Bowl that the New England Patriots had in decades. And since then, he dominated, going on to win 6 Super Bowls and winning another in Tampa. His first year with a brand new team and a brand new system, going from the cold to the hot, brand new temperatures. Man, let's talk about this guy, Brady, man. He's great. He's the GOAT. 3-time MVP. Should have been a 22-time MVP. Nobody's more valuable to their team, to the franchise, to the players, the staff, the ownership than Tom Brady. I mean, this guy was something that we're never going to see again. And even the people like me that love him to death, that don't even really see meaning in NFL football anymore now that he's gone, we still undervalued, underappreciated, and took him for granted. because we will never see this again. There will never be another Tom Brady. It will hurt to compare people to him. People will be compared. There will be names thrown out there. There will be underachieved athletes who will have to deal with the pressure and scrutiny of trying to match up what Tom Brady is, what he was, and what he will be to all of us in our hearts, minds, and in the record and statistic books for the rest of our lives and long after each of us that's watching this is gone. Tom Brady can never be compared to another. This man was the literal definition of excellence, something we all strive for. This is a hurtful day for me. This is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time. Man, I'm lost for words, guys. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady II. He retires today, and we are hurt by it. I'm sure he's hurt by it. Fans are hurt by it. And the sports world is hurt by it. This is another episode of the 336 podcast. I want y'all to stay sucker free. Long live the GOAT. Long live the king. Forever TB12, man. Zip.